Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your favorite chess journal YouTube channel. So let's try to look for a game with 10 minutes rapid, and I'm pumped up. Not to mention, have done a lot of puzzles. Um, Actually, I've been doing puzzles since yesterday. Played a lot of blitz games and bullets. Not to mention. Okay, Mm, 10 to rapid. Okay, we got a game, and we got black pieces, and they played e4. Okay, so now what are we gonna get? I've been playing the what? Okay, so the ah, what's wrong with this Indian guy? Come on. Okay, so I was saying that I've been playing a lot of like Pierce defense. Now I'm gonna try something new today. So d4, d5. Let's try the Jobava London. Okay, knight c3, and it's got a lot of tactics. So against knight f6, I'm just gonna put the bishop in a principled way, like we play in the Jobava London system. So there, our opponent is, not to mention, is playing fast. So let's play e3. That's the move in the Jobava. So yeah, that is also a move in the Jobava London. Like they are challenging the dark square bishop. So today, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna defend the bishop. Normally, we pull the bishop back. I'm gonna defend the bishop, or we could go here and defend like this way. I'm gonna defend like the London system bishop, and obviously the H file is now open for us. Okay, H6, understandable. Now we're gonna develop some sort of kingside attack. First of all, let's push this pawn, and this is an idea. So they shouldn't probably castle on the king side. Okay, this allows us to push the pawn further up, so they cannot capture, so they have to go some of these places. I think knight d7 is a little bit better. Okay, so they went knight. They went knight g8, and now I'm just gonna think, or should we capture? Capturing allows them to develop the knight this way, right? I'm gonna just put pressure on this weak pawn. So put the queen here. Put the queen there. On g4. Candidate moves are to castle long, or even knight f3 is possible. Okay, so that allows us to create an en passant capture against f5, or we could also give it check, because that pawn is to guard this square, not anymore. So let's give it check first. Okay, so king moved upwards, and now what should we do? Notice that they still can't. Sorry, they still can't capture this pawn. What else? Knight there, maybe. Yeah, I need to go there, but this knight is preventing us to go there. So let's develop the bishop here, and maybe we can play here, right? Open up further. Okay, first develop the knight f3. All right, so they're playing super fast and playing good moves. Okay, I hate them. Okay, so let's try to put a discovery here. Queen h4. God, this man is not allowing me to think at all. Okay, Our earlier plan was to put the knight here, so the knight, knight in the middle, but that knight was defending that square, so let's just get rid of that knight. The defender of that square now jump in. Notice that we haven't played this one yet. They still can't play here. Yeah, that's what they did. So this is now a weakness, right? And how can we attack that? Obviously this knight, because this knight has done its job here. So here, and let's go for it. Remember, in one of our videos we talked about it, like, we need to find opponent's weakness and aim for that. Now I see that we can also create a discovered attack, but okay, let's keep on playing what we aimed for, because that also attacks the rook. So that's, I think, probably a better move. Okay, so they have defended it. Okay, so they have seen our move. Now this is a threat, tactical threat. Takes, retakes with discovery. Okay, hopefully our opponent is gonna see that one. How to defend this one? I don't know. This is not. It's not a good idea. Because still we have that discovery. Remember. So I think they can play here though. Do I see a tactic, like if the rook comes here, don't we have this one, sacrificing the knight temporarily? Okay, so they have pulled the bishop back. Now let's which side? Yeah, let's capture with this knight. The pawn is a pawn, right? They shouldn't allow us to sit here because we've got a lot of discoveries here. Okay, let's have a look. Do they have the analysis? No. Alright, so this was a cool Jobava London system. d4, d5, then knight c3, then bishop f4, and then e3. I can notice that I don't like when black play e6, that's like blocking their own light square bishop, but it has got its own theory. I mean, like, why they should play here. There is a theory obviously behind that, but I think nowadays you can also play c6 and develop your bishop here. But anyway, they played the queen's gambit declined fashion, and we played e3. Look, notice that bishop is our outside the pawn chain. Now they have asked a question to our dark square bishop, and here I gave a little bit of pause because there are three moves actually. Move number one is actually to do nothing with this bishop and let the pawn stay here, which is not bad. I've seen super GMs did that or have done that. Move number two, which I have also found a couple of super GMs, they develop the knight here and then recapture like this way. And the third one is to pull the bishop back, which we learned from our London system games. So I went with the third one and they captured. Now our H file is open. They played H6. I mean, I think this is too early. We played G4 immediately. This is a common concept nowadays being played by, I think Magnus have played it, also Deng Liren have played this one. So now knight to c6 is like okay, but if I were them, I probably would have played something else. Maybe Hang on a second. I got a phone call. So this is important. So I gotta capture cap. Sorry, I gotta answer this phone. Hello.